This episode has been sponsored by Rivers Printing Shop. Rivers Printing Shop is a family business where all your custom and handcrafted ideas can come true. From family birthday parties to memorials or even for your business, Rivers Printing Shop will get it done. They are also the sole provider of all clothing for So Crooked NYC. Hit them up on Instagram at Rivers Printing Shop, or you can hit them directly at www.riversprintingshop.com. Tell them that So Crooked sent you. You know what I'm saying? This your man Bundles. Let's go. Rivers Printing Shop. Get your orders today.
Yo, we go hard, make some noise. Yeah. Yo, we go hard, make some noise. Yeah. Yo, we go hard, make some noise. Yeah. 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 Yo, we go hard, make some noise. Yeah. We go hard.
Alright, we back with another one-on-one with Bundles. Sitting here with my guy, you know what I'm saying, We Go Hard's own B-City, man. What's going on, brother?
What's
Ain't much. Brooklyn, New York? Born and raised? Alright. How was it coming up in Brooklyn for you? You know what I'm saying?
It's hard, man. My mother had 9 kids. So it was like, couldn't get the shit that everybody else was getting. Like, it was like less, less of a family. But 9 kids in a 2-bedroom was different.
So what section of Brooklyn we talking about?
Brownsville,
Brooklyn?
Yeah.
That's the same area. Who I know? I know a couple of cats from Brownsville, man. We gonna get into that.
Okay.
But rough times, man. Early '90s, late '80s, growing up.
Right.
I remember, me being a Bronx kid. We was always like, yo, you go anywhere in the city, but Brooklyn, stay your ass up out of there. Like coming from Ralph.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We just knew like Brooklyn was just not the place to be. Seeing how you had so many siblings. When did you find out about hip hop? When did you learn your love for hip hop? Like, was it from an older sibling, or did you find out on your own, out the street, family?
Just being outside, with the fellas and shit, and niggas driving through with the cars and all that. Bumping people say, what the fuck is that? Before then, it wasn't no Shazam, none of that. So you had to figure it out on your own.
Absolutely.
Just being around the fellas and being around my brothers and sisters and stuff like that. So,
what made you want to tap into the battle rap circuit?
I was a fan of Smack. When Smack was around, like me and my bros used to play hooky in the crib, watch Smack DVDs all day.
Man, I never dapped you, so don't make me smack you. Call me Milthrax, the reason the world poison. The Yao Minga, this little nigga, you Earl Boykins.
Sandy Zab, and that I'm Mayweather. And whether I may win, even though I'm way better. Well, if that shit's possible, and niggas saying he's Zab, we gonna resort to the past. Meet Costa Zoo.
When Smack came back with the URL, like I knew about Smack, but I didn't know who the hell he was. I just knew the name.
Right.
I never knew who he was. But when he came with the URL, the Ultimate Rap League, I said, oh, that's Smack. This is before Smack had to be and all that.
Okay.
But I'm like, yo, and it was dudes in my hood that was rapping. Like niggas basketball court, rapping on the block, rapping on the Ave, and rapping in the hallways, and none of this shit was getting recorded. So I'm like, nah, something gotta get done about this. So what I did was, I was working. I was doing security at the time.
Okay.
Got my income tax check. Probably was like 7,000. You know what I'm saying? It was like 7,000. I bought me a big ass Sony camera that took tape. Like 5,000. Whole income tax check on the camera. Shit. You know what I mean? So once I did that, that's when it kind of just took place from there.
That's when We Go Hard was born, or you just taking out?
We were trying to figure out a name at first. I didn't have a name yet, so we were trying to come up with a name for a minute, and then me and my people actually came up with a name for it. And
can you tell us a little bit how y'all came up with the name?
At the time around 08, I had my own little, everybody had their own little record label, hood record labels and shit. So my shit was called City and T, City Entertainment. So It was me, my bro Says, and my bro D. He was rapping at the time. So when we was on the block chilling and shit, whatever, and I bought the camera, I'm like, yo, we gotta come up with a name for this shit. We need a name. And my bro D was like, yo, cause I was trying to come up with a name for a minute, probably for like 2 weeks, trying to figure out a name, Googling names, make sure nobody else ain't had the name.
Right.
So it was like, and then my bro D was like, yo, we gotta start going hard with this music shit.
Okay.
And I said, yo, I got the name. That shit popped up instantly. He's like, yo, what's his name? I said, We Go Hard TV.
Okay.
So he like, we gotta go hard with this music shit.
Okay.
So I said, I got the name. That shit popped up, and then we just started laughing. And that was just the name, We Go Hard TV.
That's dope, and that's dope that it started off with it. You know what I'm saying, the grind and the admiration to get things done.
No doubt.
That's actually a dope concept. That actually has a lot. We already know what We Go Hard stand for, but now that you put more emphasis on it, I can understand why this is so passionate for you, the thing that you do.
Yeah.
Now, how do you go about, because you got a lot of artists on We Go Hard. Some of the We Go Hard artists have even gone on to venture onto URL.
Bucket over the cloth. Ill will. The ruler's back. Bottom. That's a little nigga. That is not no beef. Heard he just turned 21. First shots on me. You not the...
Pick out who's gonna make it onto your platform. Like, is it like somebody got to come audition, or do they just give you like I know for sometimes the artists I represent, they got to give like a tape in, like them rapping for like a minute and a half or something like that to different leagues. How do y'all go about getting y'all artists on y'all platform?
Well, to this day, we got something called the Battle Challenge.
That was some tragic shit. Cause I just did the alphabets backwards, bitch, and you ain't even catch the shit. Wow.
So it's something like kind of like the proving grounds for URL, but not really. Like the Battle Challenge is like basically for dudes that's actually rapping for their first time ever. So the name came out on some just wild shit. Like we was doing events outside in the park. And like whoever was in the park had a round of that. We just called it Battle Challenge, open challenge. But to actually get on We Go Hard TV, like now or back then? What you reckon? Back then?
Well, so the beginning to now.
The beginning? Well, see, the beginning, like, you know, again, it was dudes in my hood rapping. Right. So, a few dudes from, you know, different projects from Brownsville, like Van Dyke and Tilden and all these different projects was like, everybody just started hearing about it. But see, the crazy thing about it, We Go Hard TV wasn't a battle league back in 2010. I was more on my hip hop was real 15 minutes of fame shit.
You know, we upload music, I share, you know, we do all that. We still support each other, you know.
That's what I was doing. Like the battle rap shit was just in the summertime. When it was hot outside. Like when it got cold, like niggas wasn't doing no battle raps. But I was a dick no battle rap to next summer. You know what I'm saying? But to answer the question, I mean, people would just hit us up. You know, they hit us up with an email and, you know, hit us up on Twitter and, you know, and shit like that. They comment on some of the battles, like, yo, man, I want to battle. How can I get on? And we just give opportunity, you know? I mean, if you do what you do, you get on. But if you don't, then you won't get no call back.
Have you ever ran into some situations where, like, somebody just, like, just completely just bombed?
You mean like
just couldn't get it wrapped together, or it was just terrible, or anything like that?
All the time, bro. even until now, like, I would get put on, like, niggas would tell me like, yo, I got such and such simplified. Alright, cool. Like with me, it's like I'm willing to give opportunities to anybody. I mean, but you got to show that opportunity. You got to show it. So dudes come on, they didn't rap though. Man, other rap leagues, but when they come over here, it's a different ball game.
You think it's the pressure?
Yeah, absolutely. The brand, the name itself is like, it's pressure, man. So it's like, you know, you gotta, the same way you rap for these other leagues, you gotta do it here too. The same, like people that want to get on your ride, it's the same shit. So it's like, you gotta have that.
How do you feel, because I've heard this from numerous rappers, that one of the ways to get to the URL stage is to go through We Go Hard. How do you feel that people hold you to the same plateau as URL, saying like if you show out on We Go Hard, it's almost evident that you're gonna end up on URL?
Yeah, that's just that's just the relationship that I had with Smack and Weasley, you know, Norbs at the time and all that, Chico, shit like that. But you know, I call it the golden era. Like back in the day, it was like, to me, and I still feel this way. I don't care what no other battle league owner says. Like, We Go Hard TV was the PGs.
Okay.
Well, we had that shit on lock. I mean, don't get me wrong, there was other leagues that came in and did what they did, but We Go Hard, URLP, that was us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But again, if you fire, I'll put you to the next step. You know what I mean? Like, that's, if you fuck up on that next step, that's on you. And dudes have done that. I didn't put a lot of dudes on, you know. That's on the big stage, on to the proving ground. Even if they wasn't part of We Go Hard TV, if you fire, you fire.
Right.
I don't care what league you from. You fire. So, you know, again, if you rap and you do what you do and you fire, I'm willing to give a nigga an opportunity. Even with We Go Hard TV battles, I put them on the URL page just so you can get that exposure, so you can get out there, you know, and get out there and start getting them bags. That's just what I do. And I don't want nothing in return. I don't want a percentage. I just do it because I want to. Because I love this shit.
That's a fact. It's a fact. It's crazy how you talk about the love, because, you know, the guys that I've seen really give it back to you and really appreciate you. They had an event a while back called for the love of the city.
Oh, make some noise! We go! It's the fucking army. You already, man. For the love of the motherfucking city, you heard? Back!
Always back. Right. You know what I'm saying? What guys popped out for your birthday and battle, man. You know what I'm saying? They didn't charge you. They didn't do any of that. It was strictly for the love of the city.
Right.
How does that make you feel to be so revered by the artists that are on your platform and getting shown so much love?
Just being humble, being myself. You know, again, and me putting these guys in bigger platforms and getting calls from other battle leagues and getting a bag from it. You know, it's like, with me, it's like, I'm never cocky. I'm never throwing shit in niggas' faces. Like, if you fire, you fire. That's just what it is. And I do that shit for anybody. Right. We Go Hard TV, not We Go Hard TV, that's just what I do, you know. So sometimes when I be wanting to pay dudes a rap, they be like, nah, bro, I don't know. There was numerous of times I had to slide a nigga right in his pocket. I had to put it in his pocket and walk off. Like, nah, bro, like, you don't have to keep rapping for free.
Right.
Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, even if it's not a lie, or it is a lie, like, if you want to, I mean, like, right is right. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want a nigga to keep rapping for free. But to get paid to rap, you gotta earn it.
Right.
You don't just come rap one time, oh, you know, I want to get paid. It don't work like that. So, I mean, I love everybody, man, from dudes that's not We Go Hard TV that just want to rap on We Go Hard just because we are the Ruckers and we are for the streets.
That is a great analogy if you think about it. If URL is the NBA, yeah, you guys are the Rucker. That's
absolutely. We are the Rucker. Melodies may not disagree or agree. We know where Rucker at, a battle at. They know it. They know what's up. They know what we at for.
So not only we're gonna touch back more on the battle tip, but you also shoot videos too. You know, so I see you just did a video with Fab not too long ago. You were filming and stuff like that with your partner Clip.
Right.
How did y'all get started into not only just filming your own content for your own page and situation, but also filming for other people in the higher ups?
Networking, hitting up dudes like, yo, you know, I got such and such, you need me for anything. Just networking, man, you know. I always say that. I've been saying this for about over 10 years. Networking is the key.
Right.
Networking is the key. It's not gonna come to you on a silver platter. You gotta go out there and get it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That shit don't come. It don't work like that. I mean, it may do for some people, but for me, I had to go out there and get it. I had to go out there and hit niggas up, like not be on no cocky show, no ego, none of that. Like, nah, I had to go out there and hit niggas up, like, oh, so I got such and such. Let's work. Some dudes hit me back in, and that's how I got to shoot the behind the scenes video for Fab and Dave East.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the behind the scenes video?
Yeah, I shot the behind the scenes, not the actual video itself, just the behind the scenes.
Gotcha.
So shout out to Street Heat.
Now, your partner Clip, he raps.
Right.
He battles.
I gotta run these, shoot these niggas battles and battle rap. Boy, I got a full clip. That's why the easy to block Captain YBS stands for you bullshit.
Has there any been a time where you thought that you was gonna, come out from behind the camera or being one of the owners and rap yourself? 'Cause you got rappers, other leagues that their owners are rappers.
Right.
Do you feel like they're
what's crazy is I actually was supposed to battle rap a couple of years ago against another league owner.
Okay.
It was a league at the time. They back now, of course, Spit That Heat. I don't know if you ever heard of them, but they back now. I was supposed to battle to do the league owner named Milltown Blow.
Okay.
So we was gonna do the We Go Hard versus Spit That Heat, like, cause they from Atlanta. So we was gonna do like a card down in Atlanta. Then the next card was gonna be in New York.
Okay.
Type shit. And we was supposed to battle. We was locked in, 1 round, like nobody knew about it. Like it was gonna be a surprise battle. Like we was gonna just get it in, and I was gonna kill this nigga. I was about to violate this nigga life. But he backed out.
Oh, he backed out?
Yeah.
So that was gonna be your first battle ever?
Yeah, ever.
And he backed out?
He backed out. At that time, it was like a split, because like that league was like splitting down. Like a lot of dudes was leaving that league. They was leaving to, I guess, to go to other leagues and shit like that, whatever. Mm-hmm. So like, dude, from like when we doing the card, a lot of the dudes from the league was like, "Yo, City, we ain't fucking with him,
mm-hmm.
or whatever." So that was just like, fuck it. It is what it is. But shout out to Milltown Blow. That's still my guy. That's still my nigga in there. He had a lot going on at that time, so I understand. It's all love.
I want to touch on what it takes, because I recently put together a card just to test the waters with my guys rapping and things like that. And I realized how tedious it is to actually not only to put together an event, but just to manage the league in general. Like you just stated, like certain people feeling like they want to leave. Loyalty is a major aspect, because a lot of these guys are not under contract. How do you maintain everything, as far as from making sure the artist is happy to making sure your business is straight? Like, do you have people in place? Do you run everything yourself?
Well, at the time, like the early on of We Go Hard TV, it was like kind of orderly. I was like doing everything. I was setting up battles, venues. I was doing everything kind of like on my own. But then that's when Steams kind of came in and everybody else kind of came in the picture. So for that, it was kind of like it was just taking a toll, man. Like, just I wanted to branch out and just do different shit, besides battle rap. I mean, battle rap was cool, but I wanted just to branch out and to do different shit. But did I answer your question? I don't know if I answered your question.
Yeah, pretty much. And I just wanted to just for the people that's thinking about if it's that easy to run a league and things like that.
I mean, now it is. Because you got these dudes. And this is no shot towards nobody in battle.
Now we gonna talk, man.
All right. I get back to that later. But back then I would say it was hard, because like if you look at now and you look at back then it was like if you had a league, you had your niggas, you had your MCs. Now it's like you got leagues and you got these leagues that has a bunch of these other leagues. I mean, not the other leagues, other battle rappers that's already popping part of the league. So it's not like you started from the mud and you just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you basically didn't come up with nobody, you just taking from litters.
Right. And it's a league, I mean, again, you got some dudes that, that has a league and it's like, I got a league. It don't take a lot to have a league no more. I remember back then, I could count leagues on my fingers. Now it's like, there's at least 20 fucking leagues in each state now. It's crazy. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a good thing for the culture, because you're keeping niggas out of the streets. There's a lot going on, so it's a good thing.
But I would think that certain leagues, like what you would consider to be called farm leagues, where different artists, they may start out there, and then, like I said earlier, people say like We Go Hard is the gate to getting to URL. So for other people that have already thrived on a certain league and feel like that's where the cap is at, and then they want to venture off to like a We Go Hard or any other leagues that are that close to URL, is it a certain criteria? Like, do you have to talk to the other league owner, or does the person come on their own? You know, because sometimes these guys be under contracts. I don't know, I've ran into situations where I've seen guys be under contracts and then try to veer off to another platform, and it don't really end well for them.
Yeah.
And then they try to come back to that platform that they was just on, and then it's like your career's over.
Right.
So how do you feel?
I definitely had those situations when dudes from other leagues had to get approval from the league owner to rap on my league. Plenty of league owners have done that. I mean, with us, it's like, I don't care, bro. Like niggas was rapping on leagues with league owners I don't even fuck with to this day. But I'm like, listen, if them niggas giving you a bad nigga, go get it. I don't own nobody in this shit. Like I never put nobody under contract ever. I tell anybody, like, yo, bro, if we give you a bag, like nah, bro, nah, it's not about you being loyal to the league, nigga. If you got a bag for you, go get it. So I had those problems though with, you know, dudes had to get approval from other league owners, or niggas just saying one nigga to rap here because they don't fuck with me. That's crazy. Like that being rap, like I don't own nobody, man. From females to I don't own nobody. Do what you do.
That leads to my next question. She go hard.
She goes hard. The presentation. Make some noise, y'all.
She goes hard. Right. You know what I'm saying? What made you tap into the female circuit?
What's crazy is we actually supposed to get, well, it's She Goes Hard. Like, you know, everybody, you know, it's kind of, I had a little situation with the actual She Go Hard people, but I didn't get to that. We actually supposed to do this shit like 6-7 years ago. She Go Hard. We was gonna do that shit at that time. But you know, shout out to my bro Debo from Queen of the Rain. Nigga called me like, yo, nigga felt like I was going against him.
Right.
Like, bro, you can't be the only female battle league, bro. Like, you can't. There's so many male leagues. That's like us feeling some type of way. Like when we see a brand new league, like, nah, bro, you can't be the only female league. But anyway, he called me like felt some type of way, like I was going against him and shit. I just dubbed it. I said, fuck it, I don't want to do it. But then what made us bring it back was like so many females was hitting us up to rap, but on We Go Hard to rap and shit. So it was like, yo, we might as well just do this female shit, bro. I was in the group chat with Steams and Troy Martin and everybody else and Clipping. I'm like, yo, we might as well just do this shit. And we did it. And it was She Go Hard at first, and then the person that actually owns She Go Hard hit me up, and we had to change it from She Goes to She Goes.
Gotcha. Yeah. I know some of your premier artists, you know, like Fettuccine.
I knew I'd do you foul soon as I heard the call. Dunk contest, slam on him, put the 10 in the air. It's the perfect score. I'm a Murphy's boy.
And Ishmula.
Man, that was predictable, but it ain't over. Pull up in a champagne OJ and some mimosa. Creep through after my champagne OJ. Fuck is he talking about?
And things like that. And I've seen that these guys have been with you for years.
Right.
How is it that you're able to keep a relationship with them where they don't get, because I've noticed this time and time again from me being in the battle rap circuit where people get big-headed and then they start asking for these outrageous numbers.
Right.
How is your relationship with those artists, me seeing how they are considered to be the faces of your league?
Just me, again, just being who I am, bro. Like, just always being humble, always being respectful, never getting ahead of myself. I've always been the same person, bro. Even, you know, working with URL and Queen of the Ring and all these big leagues. I always remain the same. I never got big-headed in this shit. I always remain myself, and like, again, with them, and I put them on bigger platforms to get paid and shit like that. And it's just, even with them, they be charging me like low prices and shit like that. It's love. You know, just keeping the same energy, always staying the same. And I don't consider us really a battle league. I consider us family. Because we do shit outside of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? We just did a cookout last week.
Yo, we got the brats open, nigga. Come on, bro. And I told you, we supposed to throw the hand.
We do Thanksgiving drives, and, you know, food drives and shit like that. So it's more of a family thing than just battle rap.
Community.
Right. So some people just have business relationships, and some people just have family relationships. Well, us, it's like we a family. I would call us the army. We really are really.
Can we ever see a situation where, you know, I know there was a situation a couple of years back that was supposed to go down with We Go Hard and Rebel Warzone.
Right.
Are we ever going to get able to see that come to fruition? Man?
Oh, it was crazy. We actually got something in the works. But it's not like really a league versus league. It's more of a collaboration card. Okay. Like I think I forgot what Clip called it. We go Rebel Warzone. We go. I don't know. He came with some type of name, but it's gonna be like a mixed card. So it's gonna be like on the beats, or it'd be like round 1 and 2 on the beat, and like round 3 it'd be off the beat type shit. So it's gonna be like a mixed card, like some acapella, some with the beat, some half and half. It's actually in the works as we speak. Shout out to Chosen.
I can't wait to see that, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about the stigma when they say that, you know, most acapella guys don't make it on beat and vice versa?
To me, I feel like some dudes that rap acapella can't rap on beat. That's like making music. You can't. Some of these dudes can't do it. Some could. You got some dudes that actually can do both. But my thing is like the dudes that's switching over to acapella, like your man.
See Flares wanna get involved, then the shotty hit you. I get the J, we won't even shoot her. I just need love. I got mommy issues.
Yeah, man.
I gotta call that nigga. But yeah, that. What's that? That was the second on beat.
That was his first.
Your boy L.
First official one.
Oh, okay, cause
first official one. He battled out in Baltimore for some tournament. He was actually on the verge of winning it, and then the tournament just stopped. I don't know what happened.
So that was his first acapella one.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, that.
But you had to be there to for his first on camera, like for them people to actually see him battling. We Go Hard got the first one.
Okay, copy. Yeah, that boy. He gonna go far in this shit, bro. As long as he keep that same energy, bro, dude, he gonna go far in this shit, bro. He got it. That nigga aggressive. That nigga, he different, bro. Shout out to him.
That's what's up. Even for him, like me being one of the guys that's around him 24/7, you know, part of the mafia and everything. We had conversations about like, you know, crowd reaction, the stop and pause and things like that. And to me, on beat is more rhythm based. So you could rap and the beat can kind of save you a little bit sometimes too with certain words. Whereas in acapella, you might say something, the crowd might react, you gotta stop and then keep going. And if your memory ain't sharp, it might end up bad for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I feel like, you know, it's a little harder for acapella than it is on beat, but I do think that on beat is its own special talent as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So just for all the artists out there that think they can do it, don't take it lightly on either side because they get crucial. Because the last thing you want in the acapella room is to have a dead room when you think you spit some heat.
Right. And vice versa. Right. Again, some dudes that rap acapella can't do the on beat shit, and some dudes that rap on beat can't do the acapella shit. You know what I'm saying? So win-win, man. You know. But
I think it's a love-hate relationship because you got a lot of people that you know don't really care for the on beat. I know there was a couple people that would say opinion about on beat, even though on beat is starting to get up on the rise and people are starting to take notice. I don't think on record I've ever heard you dismiss on beat battle rap. If anything, I've actually seen you at a couple of events where you were supporting people.
Yeah,
absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like Miss L, like I said, Clip, and a couple of other people, Ishmula, you come and support it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's another reason why everybody fuck with you because it's like when the other people were like kind of like try to downplay on beat, you never did that. You came and you showed love. You showed that you was.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're part of the culture.
Absolutely. Like the culture's the culture, you know. I even went to gay battle leagues of it. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas was coming at me for going to a gay league of it. Like the prison shit.
Yeah, they got a gay league out there?
Well, yeah, some shit called prison.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's about, like I said, I'm supporting battle rap, bro. I'm supporting my sister. Shout out to Sarah Connor. I'm supporting her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking about niggas being gay. Some of these dudes, I'm not thinking about that. I mean, these dudes nice. These motherfuckers can rap, my nigga. Against these niggas that out here don't want to battle him or battle these them niggas get busy, bro. Them niggas can rap, bro. Real shit. Ain't about their lifestyle and what they got. That's their lifestyle. We talking about rapping.
Right.
These dudes rap. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when niggas was coming at me for going to them, man, I want to support battle rap, bro. I don't give a fuck about their lifestyle or whatever they doing.
Well, you know, most rappers, like not to say it like that, is like, I can see how they might be like, yo, listen, that just might be another thing somebody might be with it. Or you lost to a gay dude or whatever. You know, they use anything. Nowadays, rap is so personal, like they'll hire a private investigator to find out something about you to drop a bombshell in the battle, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's actually people that, you know, have got things said about them that we've never seen them before, like the Kaboom situation. You know what I'm saying? Like that was wild. So I could get why they kind of feel that way, but all in all, at the end of the day, everybody, it's not like it's a handicap when you're from that side. You know what I'm saying? If you can rap, you can rap. Yeah. It is what it is, man.
Yeah, like I said, man, even with the on the beat shit, I support it, bro. Like, it don't have to be like my top 10 niggas at We Go Hard, or I support anybody, bro. I even went to the low tier MCs events of niggas battling with other leagues. Like that.
Black man, salute, cause you came with us to Cypher City.
Yeah. Like, I support battle rap, bro. It ain't gotta be or if he ain't on the call or something. Like, I support battle rap, bro. Like, I'm just a different breed, bro. That's all.
How did you start building your relationship with Smack and them based off of your platform? Like, how did that come about? Because I know you said earlier that you went from watching them to actually, you know what I'm saying, being in the same room with them and working with them and doing business with them. Right. So how did you build that relationship with them, man?
The crazy thing is, like, when I started We Go Hard TV back in 2010, and I told the story like 100 times, and motherfuckers probably, like, in today's culture, niggas probably wouldn't even believe me. Smack wanted to meet me. Like, he wanted to meet me, bro. Like, cause back in 2010, I was interviewing everybody, bro. Like, that was around in that golden era. URL, you know what I'm saying, was popping off. Queen Ring was popping off. Like, I was interviewing, again, I was like the hip hop was real 15 Minutes of Fame dude. They wasn't around like this time. Okay. It was just like kind of me and a few other people like Blue Collar TV. There was a few motherfuckers that was around doing this shit. So when he wanted to meet me, I'm like, the fuck out of it. I seen the message he hit me on Twitter. Nigga still got the message. He was like, yo, you remind me of me when I was doing the Smack shit. And I, like, when he said that shit, I was like, word? He's like, yo, I want you to come fuck with me. You're like, I'm like, all right, cool. I remember the first event I went to was when Cortez battled Marv 1, Dean, they battled Big T, and a bunch of other battles from the card. And like, I shot some outside behind the scenes shit for him. And like, the first interview I actually did for Smack, he had on like an orange and white shirt before the band.
We Go Hard TV.tv.
You already know we go hard all day, every motherfucking day. Schmrack, you and all that.
Like, I actually met all of them that same day. I met Beasley, I met Smack, I met Chico. I knew Knowles prior before that. But just, just being who I am, being on, being loyal to the brand, I just kind of just built a relationship with them. And it's just been love ever since, to this day.
That's what's up. Well, listen, man, we appreciate you and the coaching, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Definitely salute. And we also see that you had a movie that you did. You want to touch on that?
This guy,
wake up, man. Wake up. Wake up, baby.
You the nigga right
You want to wake up out there, baby. Wake up there.
My nigga.
Yeah, I had a few projects that was in the work. I had a web series, but COVID fucked that up. I had a web series called How We Live, but COVID came and it was like, I still got the script. I just, got to get back to it. And then I got some other shit actually in the works. I just got to get to it, man.
Your boy need a partner in the show, man. I'm advocating.
Oh, word? All right, say no more. I got you. But yeah, the filming shit, I just love to film. Like, I love to do shit outside of battle rap. I actually did a web series called Until Then. Okay. The whole web series Until Then, 15 episodes, 1 season. Shit was fire. But things happen, we move on, But,
what do you think is harder, running the league or doing a web series?
I would say doing web series. The only reason why I say that is because it's like everybody has to be on the same time, especially when you filming scenes like if it's like a 3-person scene, everybody gotta be free that day. So it's like you gotta work around everybody's schedules, because like it's not like niggas is home not working. Like niggas work, niggas got kids. Like you gotta get scenes, locations. Like you gotta make sure they free for this time. Like it's hard, yo. It's hard. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit different. Again, it's not like niggas is home chilling, ain't got no job, ain't working. Like these niggas, females got kids. So it's like, so you gotta work around their schedule.
Right. And
getting locations, renting out spots for just one scene. Like it's a lot, man. It's a lot. It's a lot.
But listen, man, you doing it, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute. You know what I'm saying? You definitely for the culture. You know what I'm saying? I shown you nothing but love, and you shown me nothing but love since the first day we met.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So all I can just say is keep doing what you're doing, man. We Go Hard TV. You know what I'm saying? Everybody tap in if you ain't already tapped in. And make sure you follow my boy B City, man. You know, give him all your handles and everything, man.
My IG is B_City_. That's my IG. The We Go Hard TV, it's We Go Hard TV_. She Goes Hard TV is spelled out She Goes Hard TV. My film is We Go Hard TV Films. Again, if you battle rap, hit us up, hit me up. If you want to act, hit me up. If you want a music video, or you want an interview, or you want to do a cipher, I ain't gonna lie, I would love to do a So Crooked cipher with you. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Okay.
I mean,
listen, we can make that happen.
I mean, So Crooked
cipher. You
cipher.
ain't say nothing but a word.
I say no more. You know what I mean? So I definitely want to get that going. You know, just hit me up, man. I reply back to everybody, man. I'm not Hollywood. You know what I mean? I'm always the same person. I reply back to everybody. So it's like, just hit me up. Again, acting, rapping, music videos, blogs, ciphers. I do pay-per-view. I do it all, man. So just hit me up.
One-stop shop.
Word. Just hit me up. Hit me up.
Shout out to my man Big, my man B City, man. It's So crooked. It's not just a phrase. It's a lifestyle, man. We out.